Mafero, 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 adidoro. Agati, adidoro. Tinoda, sagare manje. Mafero, 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 adidoro. Wakati atididoro tinoda sagare manje. What it do, my people? Pakaivanas. The noisemakers.
Stay away from drugs.
Don't
do drugs.
Yeah. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Why so? Why no drugs? Unovere.
Azurai, but it's not going to go there, brains up.
Yeah, unokwara.
Yeah.
No bonongo utaro chiti. So help me please.
What do you do now?
Dependency.
I was stay away from drugs for real.
Yeah.
Triple Y in the building.
Locks.
Yes, sir. What are you telling me, my guy?
You gassing me up.
Hey.
What are you telling me? Good?
My brother, you know.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you, my G.
What are you telling me?
Yeah, man. I'm here, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're cold.
I'm calm.
You're calm?
I'm cool and calm, yeah.
Yeah, I'm cold, bro. You see the man
cold?
is wearing... Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've never seen you with a jacket, before.
Yeah, the man is wearing jackets today.
Yeah.
You can see...
I thought it's always man's never cold.
Yeah, man's not hot, man's not cold. You know, but listen, today I'm studio.
But we're out here still.
We're out here, man. And today, we got the homeboy today with us. You know what I'm saying? One special guest,
That's me?
Yes, sir.
Brian,
what's going on?
Be Rizzo.
I like that.
You like that? Be Rizzo.
I like that.
Brian, what's going on, man?
Everything's good, man.
Everything's good.
Everything's good.
You decided to come and chill with the man, then?
Yeah. On a chilly day.
Yeah. On a chilly day too. It's true, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Maya gonna chukura ne boys.
Yeah.
The noise
Wait.
Ruja rakasvika kwamuri here.
Zviri kutosvika zviri kufamba kwese tikufamba tichitoratidzawo vamwe.
Yes,
zvazvinoitwa.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
Just so you guys know, Brian is a friend of the podcast. And yeah, he's been following us for quite some time. And it's like, we decided to invite him to say, come and chill with us and make some noise. So
yeah.
That's
so
what
if you guys see
that's
me
what we
being
do.
camera shy or anything like that, this is my first time.
To be honest, yeah, if you're camera shy, you wouldn't have said anything. You've already said a lot.
I said a lot.
You're making too much noise, actually.
Right. Okay. So I'm not camera shy.
No, you're not. Far from it.
That's
Far from it.
If you're a camera shy, I would have told you straight away, like, you're camera shy. You know them ones there.
Yeah.
You know them ones. But you know what? You know what we do? Sometimes we always forget we go Mr. in the building. Mr. Beds.
Wagwan, what are you saying, bro?
What's going on,
Flap
big
your
man?
feathers.
I'm good, man.
Woo! As you lost your feathers. No.
That's the mysterious beds.
Kagungu ere kachiko kake.
Now even what is an ego, but I sound handy bag. I don't know, I'm sure.
Black chest.
Anyway, about one you.
Looks, how you been? You good?
And
Besides being cold?
As you can see, I just called him that.
Yeah?
Yeah, the snow has been bullying us.
Yeah, I can tell, you know.
bullying us, it's been
That's why you need to move down south. You get
Down
more.
south,
Trust me, you got more joy and you never see snow actually. Who is Brian?
A son, a father, a brother, a good friend, loyalty. Yeah, that's Brian.
Loyal to you. Are you loyal to Tagu? Are you loyal?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm not talking about gal, you know. I'm talking to your brethren.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, so I need to phone and I'm cool and dream nas.
No, I got you.
You got me.
Straight away.
I got you.
No questions.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what I wanna hear, man. Because a lot of man them be flecking, you know. You know, them
Nah,
was say,
nah,
what be
nah.
them trouble, man? You don't want to tanga oji. Hey, I'm first with a chile tese pa podcast. You go.
You need to know who your friends are. Yeah, I mean, I'm a guy's guy, so
But how do you know who's your friend?
if you don't know, then there's always a question mark.
But how do you know who you face?
It's easy because zvatabva kutaura zvese zvokuti handobva kutaura kuti loyalty kana ndiri in prison would you show up for me people that show up for you are your friends not the people that waunoziva those are acquaintances.
Okay, but how you know the say kuti mufesi anozoya prison kwangu kana ndapinda.
Ndinofarira one phrase right taurwa naAlex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Football it squeaky bum time.
Okay.
Kana wasvika pa tight spot ipapa ndipo unoona kuti who will show up for you. You're the ones that show up for you ndo vanhu vako chaivo
Ndo team rako
chairo because unogona kuita izvozvi ndikakuti tarisa mufoni mako kuti mune vanhu vangani manhamba yevanhu vaunoziva but ukada kutarisa kuti vanhu vanotaura navo vangani chaivo pane vanhu vanototi pafoni pako even foni yako ukaibata inotobva yatatanga kusesa zita remunhu iwe usati watombotaipa iwe ndo vanhu vako chaivo iwa.
But then is it bad of me then? Because me, like, you know, see me here. I love my guys. I think I'm deeper than, you know, what it shows on the surface, right? But I don't expect nothing from them.
That's
I would do anything for my guys, you know.
Okay,
but
so that's in a nutshell. You've described loyalty.
Yeah, to me, I don't expect nothing from them. I just like I'm just real.
I
like that.
do it because
that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I would go like extra 1,000 miles for my people. You know what I'm saying? But just I don't expect nothing from them. I'm just like, hey, man, that's my guy.
But also, wakamboona here kuti in that state and in that scenario, sometimes you have people that use you because of that.
Yeah, of course. People are always there to take advantage of your kindness. So I think it's one of those things you need to sort of like keep an eye on. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think of it like as people, it should never stop you from being nice to people, especially if you don't expect anything in return. Do you get what I mean? But obviously, like when
disposition.
Oh, that's what it means.
So
So you waited for me to explain it.
no. This is a light bulb moment for you.
It's like a light bulb. It's like a light bulb.
Fair enough. Yeah. But yeah, basically, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think I've lost what I was saying.
Because one's magnetic.
Because my neighbor's a light bulb moment, so I'm stuck with that. I'm stuck with that. Yeah.
Uchiri babab. But, you know, like, it's hard to find real ones in this modern day now, you know.
Because people are selfish.
That's true.
I know I'm good to noise, but sometimes even if you look at it from a biblical perspective, the heart wants what it wants. That's the most corrupt thing on the moon. Saka, it's
true.
this. There's a wrestle
between you're right.
Mind and heart.
That's a rude thing, you know. You know what you said right there. People can't separate this and this, you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people struggle to separate this and
is selfish, and this now has to rule.
Do you think so? I'm more the other way around, you know.
So what, you go with your heart?
Yeah, because I'm more like biblical, innit? Like I think for me personally, I would say, as a man thinketh in
So
his
easy.
heart, so easy. But then you have like you need to mind out what your thoughts.
But you, in some capacity of you using your heart, there is some logical thinking in it as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're not going fully with your heart then.
Uh-huh.
So maybe 70% with your heart, then 30% logical.
Yeah.
So
But I think if I mess with you, like you're my guy, I don't care. I don't even think about you. You're my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking. I'm just like my heart tells me you're my guy.
So what's happening to you, to him, is happening to you.
me, you know what I mean? Because I'm connected to you. Like it's like spiritual is deep, but you know, it's like that. It's like you're my guy. So if I see someone trying to do a mad thing on one of my guys, I don't think about it. It's just natural. Like I'm attacking.
I can
too.
always correct you afterwards.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can talk
But
about it
yeah.
after, like, you know, brother, you can't put me in this situation
Yeah.
again, you know. You messed up there, but look, you know what I'm saying? We're petting each other, but is this happening? Yeah, my guy, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Those two the backgrounds. We started deep, you know. Some people are gonna be questioning their friendship right now, would you? Anyway. Those
You're creating noise for the wrong reasons.
No.
Ndakatombosvika papoint yakadaro iyoyo.
Serious?
You have to.
Question
Everyone goes.
shamwari.
Everyone has to.
Ndakatombosvika papoint
You've never had that time?
iyoyo kuti saka zvandiri kuita inini everything chatinoita ndini ndinoita.
Yeah, you're the one who's always doing the thing.
Ndini
You
ndinouya
know.
kumba kwenyu. Ndini
Ndinofona.
ndinofona. Ndikasafona 3 days 4 days hauna kana phone yaunosumudza. Kana tikaenda somewhere ndini ndiri kufanda.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're paying for everything, you know.
Ndo top shot rangu chairo. Ndine shamwari yangu inini ndatoti uyu ndiye wangu chaiye. Kubvira musi wandakamira kufona nanhasi asatafona.
Humble clutch.
Yeah, but I guess it's a thing where sometimes unoita shamwari siri shamwari yako.
So you don't want munhu one. Vapana no claim munhu asika claim one. Unenge uri shamwari yake.
I think zvinoitika one.
Zvigo.
But I always feel like most of the people that you sort of like we surround ourselves with, they are probably acquaintances. Vari paborder pepe kuti vada kucrossa but avasati vacrossa. So tukwasaita mistake yekuti no, these are friends, but initially they're actually like acquaintances. But vanhu vako chaivo chaivo.
Wataurawo kuti kana you actually go in.
Yeah.
Saka pane mumwe munhu wekuti anenge achingoti I'm going in ishamwari yangu.
Yeah.
They'll catch up with me. But inini I'm dragging them with me. But unozoona kuti time
after some time, like I've just been pulling this person along, you know.
Ndikushandiswa panapa.
Yeah, so
plus sometimes munhu achianeka kuti muzera uri kushandisa.
How so?
Munhu tabva kutaura nemafungiro emunhu panapa saka perception yedu is different.
For them to drag you along, what do they think this is?
Mfeso wangu ari kundiitira.
Or is it like manipulation?
It could be.
Yeah,
manipulation.
I can play this.
But you know, with manipulation, they always know what they're doing.
Yeah, but zvinogona kudaro and zvinogona kuita upbringing as well. Saka kumba kwenyu munogona ngema zvingori ndo maiti operation yamunoziya iyoyo.
Yeah.
Saka you don't know any
and that's
difference.
true, you know, because there's some guys that are like that for real. In their heads, they genuinely think that you're a real guy, but they don't feel like they have to contact you.
Ndaitaura nemwe musikana Muslim, an Asian girl. Ndikati saka iwe uchakakuita kuti uchoose kuita Muslim chi. Pane ma-option akawanda, Christianity, Hinduism, ma religion akawanda. Chakakuita kuti uchoose ichi. But akati I don't know. I was born in it.
But that's like Christians. Some Christians though, they just say, you know, I was born in it. So that's what it is.
Yeah, because that's all they've ever known, really.
Yeah. Saka ndozo ndutaura saka munhu iye anogona kufunga kuti atori bo.
Because that's what.
Because ndozvo ndana gimme.
But that's like psychology though. Like, you know, when you study like psychology early on, like A level, they teach you about a boy that was raised as a dog and was behaving as a dog. Because that's the way that's
what they knew. Yeah.
So if that's all you know, then
that's who you are.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So Mafero Bible, as a man think it's so easy.
It's so easy, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you think from your heart, that's.
Yeah, but izvanyanyisa chimbotaura zvifani zvacho timbodzwa.
Tapina dibe.
Iye vanhu pavachaiona vanotogaya kuti kochingo chipitika pana.
Ishamwana yangu izvichuwe.
Makutaka kuquestiona malawyer evanhu.
Mavhura hombe.
Mawana. I've got a question for you guys.
For me?
For both of you.
Tangana.
Right. Would you let your daughter marry someone like you?
I don't know if I'm kupindura because inini nditori naye mwana sikana. Saka uyu ngaatanga.
Wait, it's even better.
I don't know the experience. Would I let my daughter marry someone like me?
Yes.
100% yes.
Why?
Ndikazotaura ka zvinoita nge ndiri kublow my own.
Aiwa, no.
Mirai kana mnara mirai.
Akuda kukuzora. Para panekuita noise. Taura zvauri.
Sporo.
Ukoona kuti chi?
Yeah.
Uya asikuoneka pakamera ka. But tombomba kana 2 minutes zotambotaura kuti why ndadaro.
Okay.
Kana 1 minute.
Why?
Ne uchifunga kuti ndadaro.
Why uchifunga dadaro?
I've seen him raise his daughter up to where she is right now. So he has set a good example. I believe if she's looking for a man, she's like, I want to be like my father. The way he behaves, like kind of out there.
Okay,
I'd
so
say.
you see, you've answered from a daughter's perspective, but the question still remains.
Okay.
Would you let your daughter marry someone like you? So she's not marrying a father. She's marrying
Someone
a
and a
husband.
character yangu.
You see?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as a husband, would you let your daughter marry someone like
Yes.
this? So are you a good partner? That's the you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's where we're
No,
getting.
no.
So-
Why inini ndati ngaambotaura ka ndaenda kuti ndimbonzwawo perspective yemunhu anoona zvandiri kuita
Yeah.
because inini, all right, I will tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll answer this in 2 parts. Most people, anditika, when we are raising our children, we don't prepare them for adulthood.
Okay.
What do you prepare them for?
We raise them like kana vari vadiki ndipo munonziti dada
you baby them
you
too
are
much,
babying your baby kusvika akura. You don't teach values, you don't teach responsibilities, you don't teach a lot of
Why?
things. Because mwana ane emotional capability of drawing at your strings yekuti iwewe zvinobuda mauri ka you just want to keep them. You just want to unofunga kuti sometimes you think you are raising them when you are spoiling them, when you are destroying them. And then wozonzwa no not we don't like men like this. I've noticed, especially when it comes to raising boys and girls, especially kwatinova, we are raised differently.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
then wozoona kuti hanzvadzi yako iwe inenge ichichema kuti murume wangu is useless, but haadi kuti iwe urore mukadzi ari useless because kumba kwavo zvaakatichwa nezvaakasiwa achiita get away with. Vanasikana havambosiwa vachiita get away with that. You will notice kuti paanozokura she marries a boy who is only a man because of the number of years that he has lived, not pamusana pe show what a man is. Saka
that's
inini maraisire andinoita mwana wangu, I am raising her in the semaonera angu. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but from my perspective, I want to be able to prepare her for zvirukumberi. I don't want mwana wangu to struggle, but I also want her to know hard work.
Okay. So that's kind of contradicting to what you said, because you said you're preparing her for the future.
Yes.
But at the same time, you're not teaching her values and norms.
No, I am. So
Okay,
that's
there we
the
go.
preparation for future.
Okay.
That's the preparation for future. Makudzirwa andakaitwa inini anditi. Ndikafunga kuti there were certain things that were lacking in life for me.
So
those are things that I try to cover kumwana wangu, but also instill my values in that. Saka andidi mwana anongoti nekuti ndiri mwana you do for me. I need to teach her kuti aziye kuti kunoitwa zvinhu zvakadai. So situnoenda kuchechi kumba kwedu anotoziva kuti mwanasikana paachazoita wife, this is what is expected.
That's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
a rule
it's a
now.
big thing actually, because I think that stage is being skipped a lot.
Ndosaka ndati ndikataura it will feel like I'm blowing my own trumpet.
Yeah.
But ndo chokwadi chaicho
Chivo.
because inini I was raised by a strict grandmother.
Okay.
At the time pandaikura ndaiti this woman doesn't love me, but
when
now
you grew up,
ndakura
you
I
understand
see
it.
You appreciate
the
it.
love.
Yeah, you appreciate it, yeah.
Kuti why me? Why this? Ana John kumba kwa avanzi vaida so.
But you're seeing the benefits
When I
now,
was
yeah.
growing up, ambuya wangu used to say apana mwana msikana pana apana mwana mkomana muka unochaira panze. Saka inini I used to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Ndisaonekwe. No, ndisaonekwe. Boys zikandiona ndichaira panze.
You're keeping your rep.
Yeah, now I hear you, because like you see me, yeah. I didn't have to do any of that. Because Papa never was kind of a tin bomb.
My grandmother,
Yeah.
she did not
I was
lay down.
telling him in the last episode, right? That I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to. That it was beef for me to do my bed. You know what I mean? I was spoiled to that level, and only now there's certain things I'm like, right, like I'm lacking in this, you know. You know what I'm saying?
But evil, to the best of their ability,
They
they are
did their
raising you very well.
But on the men's side, trust me, I hold it down. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying?
You see,
You know what I'm saying?
But you should be an all-rounder,
Yeah.
well-rounded, because you don't start from being, you go from your mother's house, a young man, anogara egg, and you can't even boil water. You can't even make an egg.
Those are some
You know, no, I'm just
stuff,
giving as an example.
Yeah.
There are certain things because you are a boy and then you get into marriage. Yato in a stage. And then marriage moment I married a boy. Makore akechete ndaura that amurume. But zvatrukuita.
mentality. Yeah, okay. I hear it.
But the bottom line is, yes, I would let my daughter marry someone like me.
Okay. So would you let your daughter marry someone like you?
Oh, yeah, but you say, would I marry my daughter?
Would you let someone marry
I wouldn't.
a man like you, man?
And so, why?
Yeah, of course, of course.
So, yes, because with me, how I put it, I'm not a perfect person, but
Nobody
I
is.
think. Chimomira kana mbokupa time yako.
Chimokula down.
Chimokula down.
Camera shy.
Yeah. So, but I think with me, with the few years that I've got, you know, like the 20-something years that I've mastered this whole life, I think I've learned a few fundamentals of life. How, in terms of behavior, in terms of respect, in terms of how to articulate yourself, especially when there are people around. Because I think these are most of the... Because of it's like, I think the world we live in, you're always going to get judged by people who are around you.
Yeah.
So I think that's where you actually... No, you have to, but I think making an impression or actually doing something good is actually a necessity. Because when I know my behaviors, my basaki, I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because someone could literally walk through this door and you'd be just like, you know what?
Yeah. You know a tree by its fruits.
By his fruits, literally. So I think I had a good upbringing. I had all those fundamentals, but I was just stubborn, to be honest. But I think it's only like, that's what I'm saying, like with age and with wisdom, you actually start to understand as you grow older, this is why this was being sort of like forced onto me.
Yeah.
At that time, probably, I think it wasn't explained why it was important, or it was, or I chose to ignore it, Lord knows.
Yeah.
But I think now I know it, and obviously, like for me, I think even before I became a father, I think it's a thing of making myself into that role model. Because when they look at me, if my daughter was to look at me, then we're just like, you know what, whoever I'm going to marry, I want them to be in the raw image of my father.
Yeah.
Not because of looks, but because of basically what I bring, you know, in terms of like works and stuff. So, yes. By the time I have a daughter, I'll be finished product.
Oh, so you're just saying you're working product.
I've been working for a long time, yeah.
Working product. But you're forever working.
Yeah.
on a daily
But I think that's what I'm saying, like, because I know the place that I want to get. I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
I'm almost there, yeah.
But you didn't ever answer that as an overall package.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I know, because I'm just trying to think if they're gonna find someone like me. I mean, I'm the package.
But you know what they say though, like your daughters always try to marry someone who is very similar to the daughter.
Course, you're the
Yeah,
first love.
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you're the first love.
But I think there are instances where they actually marry the opposite. So there's no formula to this thing, actually. Yeah.
So if they marry the opposite, would you be angry?
It's no anger. I don't think
Disappointment.
even disappointment is a strong word, really, to be honest. I think because at the end of the day, you know, everyone has to make their own decisions. With a child, I always feel like you can impart whatever wisdom you want. It's up to them if they want to take it.
So you can take a horse to take a drink. But
But you can't force it to drink, literally. So it's like, I'm a person who basically wants to let things be known, like obviously, like this is what I expect from you, and this is why you should expect for yourself, because you know you need to know your worth, etc., etc. And if they don't and they decide to go their own way, I'm not gonna support them, but I'll be there for them. I don't know if it makes sense.
That's support, though.
It is support, but I'm not cheering them on. But I'm saying like I'm gonna be there for you.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later, you know, they're gonna fall and they will need you to be there.
You're gonna love them regardless.
You're gonna love them regardless. So I think obviously like it's you don't disown them or sort of like shun them to the side, but obviously like you still love them obviously like enough just to be there for them.
So you as a father, I got a question for you.
But atina utanga tanzika zvenyu
Kwewo.
unoda kujamba ndo pane noise yacho
All right, so I'm going to ask you.
Zvibvunze question yavatibvunza yeah, marry someone like you.
100%.
Okay.
Why?
Listen.
Photosynthesis. Why?
Oh, I just think like you know, I look at my background, and I think I was raised by men. You know what I'm saying? I always like to use that term, like I was raised by OGs, not IG. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was raised by like some serious people, man, real men. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's things that I've adjusted myself. As a man that was raised I wasn't raised in my own house. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom and dad. It's more like I was raised by my auntie and my uncle. So I didn't really live like from the age of 3 till I was 15. I didn't really live with my parents like that. Most I spent time in my life, like life, isn't it? The most time I spent with my mom and dad was 3 months.
In your whole life?
My whole life. Just 3 months. You know, the 3 months that I came here, like I came like to the UK and obviously living with my mom and my dad for 3 months, and my dad left us in to go for Zim. And after that, I think, he died like a year later or something like that in Zim. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I've had that life where I didn't have like, you know what I'm saying? So there's things that I want in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be involved from the get-go.
Yes.
I went to boarding school.
Yeah.
I don't even want my children to go to boarding school.
Yeah.
I want to be involved from the beginning to the end, bro. So as long as I'm on earth, you know what I'm saying? I want to be there. I want to be there to, you know what I'm saying, to support, show love. What I don't understand, they might teach me something. They might give me a different perspective. You know what I'm saying, of life. So I'm more like a two-way communication type of guy. So I would 100% want my daughter to marry someone like me, because I feel like I'm a person who's always looking for improvement as well, in general. You know, so improvement is very essential and important to me. So 100%, I'm one of them guys that would want my daughter to be involved with someone like me, just because of the way that I process information, the way that I think, you know. You got a question?
Yeah, quick one. You say you don't want them to go to a boarding school. What's your beef with boarding school?
No, I don't.
Because I'll tell you why I asked that. Because I always feel like the time you're talking about boarding school in high school, right?
I went boarding in primary school.
Oh, no, not that one. I'm talking about high school. Because I always feel like with high school, I think that's where it's like a different sort of like stage of them sort of like teaching them to be independent, but also being there for them. Because I always feel like you can be there just keeping an eye on them, and they sort of like miss that stage of growing up, of being independent.
But you can be there when they're still staying with you. You
No,
just need
but
to-
you're missing the point. As much as they are still staying with you, they're missing that independence of actually doing things for themselves.
You can't introduce that in your house.
How?
You see, have you seen people that pay like bills in their parents' house? Contribute to bills. It's not like the parents can't afford it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
do that.
it's just a case of like teaching them and like letting them know, like, you know what I'm saying. And guess what? If the children are in my house, the money that they're paying towards my bills, I'll be saving it for them. But I'm just introducing them to, you know what I'm saying, to real life. And there's other ways to teach them whilst being present. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that's something I always say. Like, you know, people. I always take the piss because I'm like, I'm creating a whole new generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want a generation where people are involved and there's like, you know, top to bottom communication and bottom to top communication. I believe in communication. I want to know what they're going through. vice versa. I want them to know what I'm going through. I think when there's that communication, that clarity, it's so much easier. You know, if I'm not happy with them, I need to be clear I'm not happy. If I'm happy with them, I need to be clear that I'm happy with you. And there has to be explanation from my side as well. If they're not happy with me, they need to explain why they're not happy. And vice versa, I have to express why. You know, when they're young, I have to explain why they're going through certain things, why it's important that they go through all these things. Sometimes I might not need to explain because, you know, when children are children, there's a certain stage where you just gotta be like, I'm the parent. And then there's a stage where I'm gonna be like, you know what, we can be friends. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a certain stage where we're like, yeah, bro, I'm really onto you because you don't know what you're going through. And I know that. And I have to be firm, a bit more firm or whatever it is. But as long as there's that clarity, you know, that concise communication between me and them, we're good, man. Are you happy with my answer?
Let me hear bed this good.
Go on, bed.
Leave me alone.
Well, you're gonna say something, surely.
Oh yeah.
What's your thought process?
I would. I think I have a certain discipline that I have, a certain intelligence that I have, and some principles and values that are instilled in me that I'll see my daughter going for, right? Because me, yes, my parents were involved, but the community raised me more. Look, certain things that you see other families do that you don't want to do, even including your own family. So you have to be a changed man. You don't want that. I put myself in that kind of position where I don't want this to happen to my daughter, or I want to set an example for the person that she's gonna be with.
I think you mentioned some very important things there, like that I even forgot. You know, like as you're growing, you just pick up stuff like this is not what I want. You know, and this is stuff that I want. So the fact that you mentioned the stuff that the community taught you like, nah, this is not something I want. Vice versa, there's some things that you picked up as well. This is some good things I could pick up. Yeah, that's very essential as well.
Yeah. And I applied it in my own life.
In your own life, and you move on with that. You know,
That's one thing I really loved about Zim life, you know, because everybody is involved in everyone.
Yeah, we missed that big time.
Is such that, you know, the picking thing that you're talking about, even from your family. I can give a practical example. Like for me, there's certain things that I like. For instance, alcohol. I don't drink because I noticed what it did to my two uncles, and that was enough for me to say, no, I can't do that. Everyone else in my household drank except me because of these two guys only. So there's certain things that you can pick up. But also I wanted to add that I already knew everyone was going to say yes.
How?
Because you are always trying to make the better version of you.
Yeah, it's true.
That's spot on.
Yeah, that's a good one. But do you know what I think though? I think certain men just got shook like, I can't really expose myself right here, you know? I can't really be out here like, exposing myself out here, you know? But now I'm joking. That's a joke, but you know, it was, but
because we say daughter.
So I say if you were a son, then it's a different ballgame.
Okay, hands up. If it was a son, I would want him to do things better, slightly better than I did.
If he was a son, I wouldn't change nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I'll put my hand up. I think like he has to go through some of the stuff I went through. It makes him wiser. It makes him clever. It makes him everything. I would want him to go through that, but at the same time, just because I went through it, doesn't mean he has to go through it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm just thinking like, bro, like you don't have to go through the heartbreak that I went through. Like, bro, you don't have to go through the long road that I went through just to get to that connection. Yeah, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Ask me questions. Talk to me. If there's one thing I want to have with my children, it's that communication. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk to me, bro. Like, I'm here for you. There might be things I might not understand, and my friend might understand. Then I'll ask him, yo, Tay, brother, yeah, this is what's happening. I never gonna tell you, like, yeah, I'll pay, you know, I understand this. But I just want that communication so that if I don't understand it completely, we'll be like, yo, listen, son.
Yeah.
We're going through this for the first time together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm experiencing
Yeah,
the same
this
time.
is
as
new
you.
to me.
This is real time.
Yeah, it's bruv. Do you know the GCSE syllabus right now? You don't know, bruv. We're just going through it together. Let's learn together, bruv. What's going on? Let me come to that parents' evening. Yeah, let's learn it all together. You know what I'm saying? So it's all brand new stuff that we can always learn together. And you know, never underestimate children. You know.
I never.
Yeah.
I always say that to people because a lot of people think just because they're older, they think they're wiser.
No. Age has got nothing to do with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to recall, like, you know, when Facebook started pulling up, we understood it, but our parents didn't.
Yeah.
We had to put them on. Now, if you ask our parents, come on TikTok, they'll be so confused, like, yeah, TikTok, what's that? What? You know, what's that? You know what I'm saying? But we kind of understand it because we have the advantage of that connection with a younger generation as well. So never underestimate the younger. They have fresh ideas. They have new ways to better the ways that we used to do things back in the day. So that communication is very important from both ends.
I think it's a testament to us young people. I think we are more open to the idea of actually incorporating the ideas of young kids. Because I think the older generation wouldn't listen to anything, whichever comes from kids and stuff. Because they're just like, you're meant to listen.
Yeah.
So I think it was those old ideas which were just being imparted on a regular basis. But I think now us, obviously, like knowing that obviously like it's a world where it's forever evolving. 1 minute you know everything, the next minute you don't.
You have no idea.
Yeah, and those ones you feel like they're empty ones. Those are empty vessels which are just soaking up all the information.
Yeah.
The newer ones that we're struggling with. So I think obviously, like I think it's a thing whereby like there has to be an understanding. Like now, obviously, like you can't be stubborn and stuck in your old ways. I think it's like you have to know that obviously, like everyone, regardless who they are, they've got something to contribute into this world. And obviously, like it's always good to listen to people. Regardless the age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree with that 100%.
So I'm gonna be a good father.
I have no doubt about
Oh,
that.
thank you.
No doubt. But you know what you just said there? It's only because the world has shrunk. We are now so everything is accessible to us. So ideologies, ideas, ways of living. So you can never say your Zimbabwean culture is what impacts your life today because it's a
mixture.
A lot of
There's
things.
a lot more to
That's
it.
why you can say, oh, I can listen to a younger person. But when they were growing up, take it 2 generations back.
No way.
There was nothing like that.
No chance.
way.
Yeah.
You see?
But when you incorporate both,
it's
that's
because
where
we
the
have
magic.
both
That's where the
of
magic.
worlds.
Yeah, that's where
we
the
have
magic
both
happens.
of the best of both worlds. That's why we can be like, oh, I can talk to my daughter, you know, on a level that I'm actually listening to what she's saying. I'm not saying, oh, you're a child.
Oh yeah.
You know, because the world has shrunk.
Yeah,
And it becomes smaller. In the olden days, people only knew who they knew.
So it's all down to information then.
Yeah.
Down to information. Okay. This went deeper than I thought, you know.
I blame Brian.
So Brian ndimba kutongonzi ndimuri paonini.
Kodwa ndingaite sei?
Muno kutongotora.
Anditava kutaura kuti tinoteerera munhu wese.
Yeah.
I take it on
We
board,
listen
my
and
brother.
we don't judge.
Yeah.
No, well, one thing I liked about you, Brian, you said I'm gonna be father of the year.
Yeah.
I think that's what I took from what you said.
You can take
Father
it
of
that
the
way.
year.
It's okay. He can take it that way.
Did you not say it though?
Father of the year.
I did.
You said I'm gonna be a great father.
I did. And I want you to be a great father.
Do you believe I'm
Okay.
gonna be?
Yes.
Father of the year. Then.
100%.
When my accolades are up higher before you get there.
Listen. Now,
Because we'll be there to watch.
Jonga Tiribo, trust me, especially me.
And not just to watch you to fail. We want you to win. To cheer on.
Cheer on. You're gonna support me. I just gonna watch
No. You said, Anzi, I always say this in a joking way. I am raising a generation. Yeah. That's no joke.
Yeah,
that's a deep one.
I'm being serious.
Yes, yeah. That's a good one, and it's a good one.
I'm being serious. It's a whole different generation that man's holding up to. But this is a good conversation to have, and I would like obviously like everyone that's watching as well to get involved, because I know everyone has different thoughts and different opinions on this. These are just individual thoughts as the noisemakers. You see, like this is what we call ourselves, the noisemakers, because we make the right type of noise. You know what I'm saying? Go and read our
the right type of topics.
Yeah. Go and read our description so you get to understand. We talk about everything, you know what I mean? And we'd like to hear from everyone as well. Like what they think, what their thoughts are. Yeah. The process of thinking as well. It's very important. How you view it is very important. Unfortunately, as you can tell, we only got one father today. Everyone else is not a father yet. So
in the comment section,
even the father of the year.
I think
the future father of the year. Put it out there.
I think we have people that think they're not fathers. They potentially might be fathers. You know?
I'm not there. I'm for the future.
You know, they haven't come out clean yet. But at least we had Brian, you know what I'm saying? Who's the father? So that's why some of the questions were really posed directly to him. But let us know, you got parents out there. Like, we need to hear from you. What your perspective? You're going through it. What's your perspective? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? It's very important that we have these discussions so we help each other. This is why we're the noisemakers. We would like to make the right type of. It's not about just being loud and being, but making the right. The impact is Beds will call it. No, it's not just about being loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's in the description.
It's
in the description. And continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe to the noisemakers. Yeah, I think if you drop us an email, or even a DM, whatever it is, whatever your preferred method of communication, drop us a DM. If you've got questions, if you've got statements, if you've got disagreements, if you've got whatever it is that you want to say, shout us so we can, talk to us, because it's a community rather than, an individual thing. That's why we're going individually to get to know everyone's own perspective, so we can come to.
We welcome any sort of interaction, because obviously, I think there's that saying that it takes like a whole village to raise and obviously, we are trying to raise the next generation. Not that we're saying we're perfect, but I think obviously from our own mistakes as well, we're trying to correct, obviously, so those next generations basically doesn't repeat the same mistakes. So we would welcome your feedback in the comments or in the DMs or whatever it is. Then obviously it's a topic for discussion, and any one of us on the panel is ready to answer you and obviously respond to you.
Yeah, I just want to add something, because I know there's a lot of people that read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Train up a child the way that they should go, so that when they are older, they will not depart from it. That's what the Bible says. So we are all on this journey, and the most important thing is training up children the way that they should go, so that when they are older, they will not depart from it. Those are key principles that you need to instill in your children, so that when they are older, there's no way of turning back. They have these key values. Like Brian was saying, when he was young, he didn't understand why he had to chide up and say. He didn't understand that, why he had to do all these things. But now that he's older, there's a full understanding of why he had to do that, and he appreciates it a lot more than when he was going through it then. And exactly in line with what the Bible said. And I always try to align my opinions and my views based on biblical terms. Not saying that there isn't other opinions. No, we're not disputing any of that. People in different beliefs and systems, that they believe in, and we welcome all those, you know what I'm saying, opinions, and we take that up aboard, and you know, we're all learning.
Absolutely.
It's a journey for everyone. But anyway, can you give Brian some quick fire questions, because I think we've been slacking on that side of things.
He's been a bit too comfortable.
Yeah, let's give him
Let's go.
some quick fire questions.
You came prepared.
No, I don't come prepared. I come as I am.
As you are ready.
Okay, before we get into quick fire, I just wanted to ask one question.
Okay.
Say Dare Machinda like this. As uncles, they say, my daughter comes to you guys and say, oh, my husband Jonah has been away for 3 days, 3 nights, whatever. He comes with an excuse. How would you sit down with that one and sort it out?
So that's a question for me or for the panel?
That's a topic for a whole another episode.
No, it's just be quick one. Just quick one.
I like the reference to Jonah disappearing for 3 days.
I think that's a topic for another day.
No,
Quick one. Just
quick one.
paraphrase.
Yeah, we need a whole episode about that. Jonah, you ungazi
3 nights. He's disappeared.
angaru jere.
No, he comes and tells you his genuine story. I was in the belly of the fish.
Because
In this
he
modern day.
No, because he used the word genuine, then I'll believe it.
Yeah.
You said genuine
if
story.
it's genuine, then obviously
Yeah.
it sort of like cancels all
Everything else.
everything else.
I'm not gonna lie, bruv. You man might hear like genuine. To me, I'm like, brother, where were you, bruv? Like, you need to explain.
Wait, but
further.
Locks, you've never disappeared for three nights.
Never happened in my life.
Never.
3 days,
But
3 nights.
This is the new generation we're
Where
talking
was
about.
I?
This is the new generation
work.
we're talking about.
Work?
Yeah.
What work, bro? 3 days and 3 nights.
I brought the money to show
Where?
you.
This is the new generation we're talking
Bro, the
about.
longest I've ever disappeared for was for like 4 or 5 hours, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
That's
In
not
this,
disappearance.
there's a phone, bro. Why are you not talking, bro? Why are you not
But
communicating?
Locks,
bro?
I know willing to learn from the new generation.
The new generation are on their phone 24/7, bro. They are posting. What are you talking about? 3 days and 3 nights. You need to explain further, bruv. I'm not just like hearing your story. I was away. Where, bruv? Yeah, I was swallowed by a shark. What shark is gonna swallow you in this modern day age, bro? I've never heard none of that, bro. What you talking? No, fam. I need to hear more, fam. I need to hear more. You can't go. Yeah, you think so? Your daughter can bring her husband to me like, yeah. Listen. I was swallowed by a whale. 3 days and 3 nights, and I disappeared.
But you're a biblical person.
Genuine.
Huh?
Exactly.
You're a biblical person.
I am.
So are you saying that story will
I have
never...
to question if Jonah was there, if I was in the Jonah days, I'll ask him, where were you?
But Jonah is explaining I was in the fish.
Yeah.
Fish for how long?
For 3 days.
Explain, how did that happen?
You got swallowed.
How?
Do you actually know the story of why Jonah was swallowed?
Jonah tried to run away from the mission.
No. That's the part that is explained. Why exactly was he put in a fish?
Because God decided to show him, you need to go to Nineveh.
So I want you to go and read about this.
Yeah.
Actually, the people in Nineveh had a god that would vomit people out. That's the fish that they believed in. God was sending him to them to say, your ways, people. Jonah was only sent with one task, to tend the people, and they never repented anyway. But that was the whole idea.
Okay, but
that's a story for another day.
But hold on, let's go back to that. Because you remember, Panunzi, Mwari wakatsamwa nazo. God was not happy with the fact that Jonah decides, and vakavha waisachi mepo. Pakaiswa mepo ka. Kuti Jonah azome. That was not the original idea. The idea was switched along because Mwari wakazoisa mepo Jonah achipinde man.
Actually, God lives in a deja vu.
Yeah, I agree.
Everything else, he is an all-knowing God.
Yes.
He knows already.
The
the people that he was sending Jonah to, already he was addressing them with that. A fish from the sea. They are people who are not believer in zvemumvura, anything that is happening there, the disturbance and everything, and a man coming out. If that man comes out from their God that is come from the sea, they are likely to believe.
I like what you say about God is all-knowing. But I like also to go back to the biblical way that it was described. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's like
Do
Jesus...
you have a Bible?
Yeah, it's like...
But time is done, right?
Yeah. But it's
That's
like...
another day.
The story,
No,
man.
I got a question. I got a question because I want to compare it to Jesus. Because when Jesus came, right? Who would have thought like a child could be born from a virgin?
God knew.
God knew, but the people didn't. See, this is where I'm going at. So the people didn't. You say the people from Nineveh believed
In a God.
in a God that's...
Yes.
But the people, when Jesus came, didn't believe in a virgin giving birth.
Yeah, but it still
And
happened,
at the
right?
same time, they even quarreled with Jesus. Like, how you are the fake Messiah. We were told the Messiah will come, but you are not the right Messiah. And also, on that story of Jonah, why was God mad? We didn't hear about, why was God mad to a point that...
Makudipisa.
Yeah.
Question another
Sorry.
as uncles.
Yeah.
How would you deal with the issue?
And I told you, in this modern day, let's just keep it real, no cap. Just
Aye.
some real stuff here. Sorry, I'm swearing now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I think just to break it down, he's saying like he's giving you a genuine reason why he's been
Exactly.
away.
Yeah.
So as much as you want a question, you get the reason, which is genuine. How are you going to
Then
sort
I'll
of
deal with
like
the question.
deal
And
with
I'm
it?
telling you my thing. I'm not believing it like straight away. There has to be a full breakdown. And this, listen.
Okay, so the genuine is the full breakdown of how it is. So it's like it's not a lie.
Yeah.
He's
It's the
basically
truth.
the truth.
It's telling you the
Whatever
truth.
Explaining
truth
it.
is.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you my truth. My truth is, you know what I'm saying? My truth is,
I'm not buying
in
that.
this modern day, after watching all these prophets come and lie and do all this nonsense, why
not
should I
buying that.
believe you, Jonah? You come to me. I don't know you as a prophet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you're
I don't know you-
you're
okay.
advising your daughter
What advice are you giving?
you do.
I'm like, my daughter, please find out more. We need to know more. And you know what? What I like about God, He's not a God of confusion. So me, I'm gonna go to God as well. Please, if I'm wrong, God, clarify to me that this is wrong. What I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? But for now, I'm listening to a human being who's flesh.
Okay.
Help me to tap into the spirit of the man. Because if I tap into the spirit of the man, I will understand everything, And this is why it says a God who searches what? The heart. If you connect with God from the heart, and you know what's fun? See, I always say it's funny, but it's real. God always have a confirmation for everything that,
That's true.
you know, what I'm saying? There's confirmation. So if I don't
100%.
receive full confirmation,
Yeah.
me and you, Jonah, we have beef. Until I get confirmation from God to say, yes, this is exactly what happened. But as you have addressed it, in this modern day age, let's just bring it back to say, Iwewe, you have gone to your wife and you said you are away for 3 days. How is she taking it?
Away doing what?
Yeah,
Same
another episode.
thing.
Ndosaka ndati
Another episode.
Another episode.
auya ne-genuine question
Yeah.
kuti ndo genuine answer yacho
Yeah.
Saka I have to
Ndio.
take it andide
Saka mukadzi wakanotora here izvozvo this is the genuine
it's a
question.
If it's genuine, quick
Anozvitora
answer.
here.
It's a genuine
If it's
answer.
genuine,
Yes.
Wait, you say it's genuine.
Uh-huh.
Anozvitora here. You lot are answering
Okay,
for you on
okay.
behalf of your wife.
So wait. I'm saying like, if I'm saying like, okay, this and this happened, and I probably didn't have my phone, and this and that, and it's genuine.
Yeah.
She has to take it.
Because it's
No,
genuine.
It's
she doesn't.
genuine.
No, she doesn't.
But
Why?
it's genuine.
It's-
You want the
listen,
truth and
you see what you guys are thinking about? You're thinking about it from your perspective.
Yeah, in that uncles.
Iye anozozvibvuma here mukadzi.
Ayo.
Aiwa, inini as an uncle, I am telling her,
Yeah.
kuti all right, zvataura izvi tazvinzwisisa. What's the way forward?
No, but I think Brian, it's a thing of asking kuti iye azvinzwisisa here. Because at the end of the day, you as an uncle.
I will
Hey,
have- I will
not
have
as a
for
husband.
advice.
Wait,
I will have for advice.
Mira, as an uncle, you can't be fighting battles. Kune munhu ane peace already about what's happening.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
No. No.
All right, no,
Because this is what I'm saying.
Another episode.
Do you know,
Another
wait.
episode.
Before I finish, before we go, I just want to say, you lot are thinking from the girl's perspective. But me as an uncle, it is my duty to make sure that I'm understanding what my brother's daughter, which is also my daughter, is explaining
through.
to me. And we're not talking about biblical times.
Yes.
We are talking about the current modern times.
All right, looks.
You lot lie. You see, I don't like people that lie.
Looks. Okay, so as an uncle,
Yeah.
who are you most concerned about?
My daughter.
Your daughter, right?
Yeah.
If your daughter is at peace with it, what are you concerned about?
I'm not concerned about what my daughter. I'm not more so concerned about my daughter. I'm concerned about what this guy is trying to say. Because I'm a guy. I think from a guy's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So if a guy comes to me, it's the same way.
Okay.
It's the same way if like my daughter is ready to get married, right?
Yeah.
And obviously we know with our culture, she doesn't have to come to me direct. She might come to the mandem and say, "This is the guy and I trust you." I'm like, "Tagu, yeah, please, Tay, please go and check out. Like, is that guy real for real?" You know what I'm saying? And you have to do your due diligence, knowing me and also understanding it. And at the same time, I'm not gonna do you a bad service. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're saying you guys are thinking about it from a biblical perspective and from the time of the Bible. We are talking about this modern day time. What guy do you know that's gonna go 3 days away and come to you with the what Howe?
I know,
Where?
but we didn't say anything
How?
about the fish.
Yeah.
We didn't say anything about the fish. I think you took the relevance of the name good indeed, Jonah.
Jonah.
But no,
In
and
3 days.
Hey, in 3 days, but and Scooty I got him fish.
But what's the Jonah situation?
You are the
you
one.
know, what was the problem? You could Jonah. That was James.
Ayo, atukuya guys.
James?
Eh.
James Ubi.
Ayo. Okay, it could be James, it could be Peter.
Yeah.
It could be you. It could be you.
Yeah.
But
Jonah, we all know the perspective of Jonah. Do you know what they're doing? They're trying to run away from the situation. Why would I be specific? But they understood the question. In the modern day situation, you wouldn't accept it.
I never said anything
No,
about...
Jonah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. We wouldn't accept it.
You have to know
because
what...
atina that ideology yekuti tikwanise kuti tizvitambire kuti 3 days.
In this modern day.
How?
Yeah, fish I want.
No,
No,
the phone.
even in back in
Even
the
the
day.
days.
That's why I was explaining to you what had really transpired. Because even back in the day, Jonah.
How are you taking it? Kuti yo
And also-
mwana wemfeso wangu onunza kuti mfeso wangu awayachita anzi Jonah akamedzwa newe.
Well, I mean,
Akamedzwa newe.
All right.
guys, God works in mysterious ways, but anyway.
Anyway, yeah. Quick fire ones.
Oh, no, you didn't hide away from me.
You're not gonna run away. If you were to pick between Judas, right? He was a disciple.
Jesus own Bible.
Yeah, Bible.
All right.
Make sure.
If I was to pick between Judas,
Judas and Peter, who would you pick?
I'll pick Peter all day.
Peter akaramba Jesu katatu.
Yeah, but I'll pick Peter all day.
But
Before
Judas-
aramba Jesu kudaro akanga atotaurirwa kunzi you shall, because and before that anga ataurirwa kunzi the devil has decided to sift you and I've prayed for you.
But didn't Jesus know kuti Judas?
He knew.
Yeah.
Ndosaka akamuudza ka.
Okay. But
Yeah, because he did say one of you is gonna,
It's gonna. Diani wamunoda awurawe.
Second one. If you were a disciple, which one would you be? If you were a disciple, which one would you be?
If I was a disciple,
I wanna be John.
Exactly.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. John saw Revelations. Do you know how deep that is, bro? That for me, like to see the future, like it's crazy. I wanna be John, bro. Like,
Definitely John.
Yeah. And if you go to John, you know, like I think when you read the book of John, everything is more in depth. You know, even when you read like everyone's favorite, John 3 verse 16.
Yeah, for God so loved the world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, it's deep.
But if you're saying all the people in the Bible, I would want to be Paul.
Really?
He wrote 2/3 of the Bible.
Yeah, because
Nah, I
Paul's
wouldn't
story is
I
deep.
wouldn't want to be Paul.
It's deep.
But Paul was prosecuting people and killing people, and then God changed
That's
him.
the
That's
beauty of
why.
it. That's the
That's
beauty of
the
it.
number
You see,
one thing
this
I
one,
want
these
to
guys
be
want to be killers. But anyway,
You don't want to be Solomon, the wisdom.
you know what I want to be?
3,000 wives or something like
Hey, I
that.
want to be Solomon.
Solomon.
David or Solomon. Don't they know that, Papa? All the wisdom
What about for your daughter?
for my daughter.
That you would tell
You want
me
a daughter to marry another Solomon?
I let them marry Solomon. But listen though. In those days, if you're with Solomon,
Those days.
Wait!
We're talking about
You're talking about money today.
wait. In those days, guess what? Solomon
Yeah.
was the king. He was the wisest.
The wisest, yeah.
Anyway, who would want to be with a king and the wisest? Even the modern day women, they understand these
These
prospects.
principles.
You know what I'm saying? They understand. Be with the richest guy. You know what I'm saying? You'll be right. Would you rather be poor or rich?
Guys, it's never a dull moment. It's been a pleasure, Brian.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it. This is my first time doing
We
anything
couldn't
like
tell.
this.
And it's not your last time, right?
I don't know. It's up to you guys, but I enjoyed it. I didn't, honestly speaking, I didn't think it was gonna be this exciting. I just thought people sitting down talking.
Yeah. How did you feel though?
Huh?
How did you feel?
It's really good.
Yeah.
I still got more.
Have you got any more big words?
But you know what you said there?
But
That's what everyone says. Everyone before they come, they always, I think people overthink it. But as soon as you sit down and you relax and you chill, you realize that there's a lot more to give.
Yeah.
And it's never enough.
the thing that made me watch a podcast is because my friends are doing it. But apart from that, I wasn't sitting down. I was like, what? This is like radio too, listening to people talk.
Yeah.
I haven't got time for that. But because my mates are doing it, I want to support my friends. And then in that, you'd be like, oh, this is actually good, you know.
Your
This
team,
actually-
you big city.
Yeah, they're
My big bench.
Big benches.
Yeah.
The newsmaker.
No, but
Makers.
I'm actually being honest because I was like, you know, these podcast things. But and then Blessing showed me, I was like, oh, this is actually cool, you know. And then when I came here today, I was like, oh, I didn't realize time has flown like this.
just like
it's
that,
really,
yeah.
it's really, really good.
It's really good.
But
But now,
you're doing a great thing.
on a real,
Thank you.
it's a pleasure having you here.
No, thank you, guys.
Bringing your wisdom, your biblical knowledge, and we love the noise that you're making. Actually, yeah, it's not every time come and agree with us. We love it actually when you disagree with us.
I'm never in agreement.
We figured you ain't coming back.
That's okay.
No, but on a real, looks.
Like Beds always say, we're not here to make noise just because we're loud.
Yeah.
We're here to make noise, to make impact. Make a difference to the community.
Oh, that's
And make a difference to our lives.
Right.
We're learning as we're growing
Yeah.
as a whole. And this is not just about us, but about everyone else there that's watching us and
Indeed.
contributing and having an impact on the podcast. And like, bro, thank you so much for coming. And this is what it's all about. We learned a lot as well today because for me, I'm not a father yet. Tay's not a father yet.
But I'm gonna be father of the year.
A father of the year. So
I'm taking that with me. Yeah.
Beds is not a father yet.
Yeah.
This is the type of conversation we need to have as men in general anyway.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think these are the things that help us to progress and learn together as men. There isn't a lot of spaces for men, but we are welcoming men, women, everyone to have that collaborative, effort so that we can grow as a community, as families, individually, and as individuals as well. We get to learn. And today I think we learned a lot. So thank you so much for impacting us with the wisdom and the knowledge that you passed on.
Thank you.
Solomon keeps being a recurring, thing of this podcast.
Wait, for you, is it the wisdom that you want, or is the other bit?
Which other bit?
What other bit? The money bit, maybe.
Maybe the rich bit.
Is it the rich bit? Yeah.
And the other one.
The beds. Yeah. Recap.
Yeah, it's been the Noisemakers. It's a great episode once again. Thank you guys for supporting us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share it to your aunties, to your friends, to your mothers, even to your pets, you know.
In the Jonas.
Yeah, everyone should see. Yeah, we would like to hear your opinions down there in the comments there. We want to see. We want to see what you're thinking. Yeah, it's not just us, but we grow with you guys. We are a community, so we work together. So yeah, it's been the Noisemakers. Please keep supporting us.
Yeah, as we said, it's been an insightful episode, and from us, we hope to see you soon. From me, Bez, Lux, and Brian, we're out.
Peace.
Choca Mahiusa, choca control, choca Kurara. Choca Mahiusa, choca control, choca Kurara. Giri Muzima.